All right, this is the recording for how to upload TikTok videos on TikTok and just showing the workflow of it and how TikTok works. So let's get into it. Let me first start by screen record, or not by screen record, by sharing my screen. Let's go right into it. All right. As you can see, this is the TikTok ad screen. Right, that's usually what you will get when you log in, or better yet, when you actually are logging in, you usually get something like uh, this. Also, you click on hours, 6H GmbH. Obviously, this has like a lot of, in this GmbH, you've got like a lot of different account names, right? Right now, the only ones that are active are us. We've got our search account, and that's also the naming convention that you should always pay attention to. To explain this more thoroughly, if I share this tab instead, and I click on the right corner above, it views all the different personal accounts that we have. As you can see, we've got like a lot, right, on the GmbH. But what you always should look into, right, is scroll down until you see this one, 6H GmbH, or you can recognize all our accounts with search account 1. Basically, search account is for search arbitrage, so that's how you can recognize it. The ones that we're active in at the moment is search account 2, 4, and 5, where within 2, you won't upload that much, probably not. The ones that you'll be active in most of the time is within 4 or 5, and maybe a new one. If you have any questions related to like how, how exactly the flow is, or how exactly the video uploading schedules and everything is, I will create like a separate kind of folder, or better yet, a sheet for this, right, where everything is in like a nice overview that's easier for everyone to manage and to oversee. Right now, this video is just about like how to upload stuff, where you can find the TikTok videos, right, how the naming convention all works, and how the scheduling works. These are like very important things. All right, so let's get into it. First of all, you will get the videos from Julia in the 6H affiliate creatives. If you're not into there, I will add you into it. She will upload new videos for designated campaigns every Friday at around 12 p.m. CST. After that, you download it, right? And then you can start scheduling it for next week, right? The last part is very important. It needs to be next week. Again, like for what dates you need to upload it, what time you need to upload it, I will make this very clear. For now, this is just about uploading it and showing you the workflow of it, how it goes. All right, so let's get into it. Right now, we are on search account 4, because as you remember, right, we don't have search account 2, we have search account 4 and 5, where we upload most of the time in. When you are into this, into the TikTok Ads Manager, you will land on the campaign page. The campaign page consists of 3 things: campaign, ad group, and ad. Also, you've got like different other functions: dashboard, tools, analytics. Dashboard, tools, and analytics is none of your concern, to be honest. The one that you really want to pay attention to is just campaign, and that's where we'll be focusing in onto. So campaign, you have got your campaign level, and that's where you're first going to start. Sometimes what happens on TikTok is you will end up in ad group. Make sure that you always start from campaign. That's clear, right? So now on campaign, basically we only got one that is spending at the moment, but again, in a sheet you'll find the campaign, you will find the campaign name plus which sort of naming conventions will correspond to this. and that will make your life easier in general. So in this case, it's tier 1 VGT WC campaign 1. This means video game tester web conversion campaign 1, in case you're wondering. So we're going to upload stuff. We're going to upload videos right now. We're going to schedule them in. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on it. This brings us to the ad groups, right? And then within each ad group, so as you can see here are like 3, 6, 8 ad groups. Within each ad group are 3 ads. So in total, in here are 24 ads, right? Because when I click on this one, for instance, you'll see, oh, this is a bad example. When I click on this one, for instance, you'll see it has 3 ads. But this is also interesting, right? Because why are there 2 AG4s? That is because you will the only thing where you need to be concerned about is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically, it counts upwards, right? And this will also be the naming convention where when you're gonna schedule things. But sometimes you're gonna see double things, right? Like AG4, AG4, AG1, AG1, and that's because the media buyer is testing out the ad group against different things. So, for instance, in this case, it only has it's an Android test. In this case, it's testing only video 17 and 18 because when we look at this here, right, this video 16, got most of the spend, and we want to see how the other 2 is going to perform. But the performance on this one is looking very strong, so we want to keep the spend on this while trying to see if the other 17 and 18, the other 2 can also take off. So there's a little sideway, but it's good for you to understand. Now, to upload stuff, what you're going to do is you're going to upload from the basically what you're going to do is you're going to hover over stuff, and I will explain to you how this all works in general. Basically, right, you're going to hover over this one, AG5. Why AG5? Is because we work with naming conventions, right? As you can see, AG1, AG2, AG3, AG4, AG5, but also with naming conventions from the video. AG1 is for video 1, 2, 3, because we only have 3 videos. AG2, 4, 5, 6, etc., etc. So we're counting upwards, right? So what this means is we always want to start from the latest ad group that we have. So in this case, it's ad group 5. It doesn't matter if it's off, it will be turned on anyways when we are going to schedule it in. Clear so far? So AG5, the latest one that we have, out of all the naming conventions, we're going to copy it. So copy, remove, going to make it, instead of AG5, we're going to count upwards, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what comes out to 5, 6, so AG5. And we're going to count up from this one. So 13, 14, 15 becomes 16, 17, and 18. Check. And it's ads copy always in the existing campaign. That's standard, that's default, so that's fine. Ad group name like this, perfect. Let's move on. This takes you into this menu, right? There you see like a whole lot of gibberish. Really don't feel overwhelmed with it, right? Like we're gonna skip most of these things, really most of it. So the only thing that we need to double check is make sure that the ad group name is correct. It is. It's in the right campaign, as we can see here. I'm gonna scroll down. This is not of our concern. Daily budget, have it always start at 50, right? Unless told otherwise, but always start at 50. That's why I wanted that. Now, set start time to run an ad group continuously. Yes, but we're gonna schedule this one in. So this one is gonna be live for tomorrow. And again, I will make a separate sheet where you can see what times or what days at what time for each campaign it needs to be uploaded. So it's like a very clear thing to have on. Anyways, this one is going to be run for tomorrow, right? 11th, and we're gonna start it, and that's what we do always. We start everything at 5 a.m. in the morning, because this is on Pacific time zone, right? You see it here, Los Angeles time zone. So 5 a.m. This should, if we would start it right now, it would be maybe 1 or 2 a.m. in the morning, and then we spend a lot on traffic that is not really interested. So 5 a.m. we started. Click on OK. Right now we have it here, the date set for the 11th of October, 5 a.m. Click on OK here. Now it's set. Now we're going to do one final thing here, is the attribution settings. What you want to do, and this is basically how long TikTok will take to see the window of the click. You can, I would say, right, just leave it as 7-day click and 1-day view. Or actually, don't do it. Turn this one off and put this on 1-day click. So the attribution window should be at 1-day click. So you put 7-day click and 1-day view on off, and this one on 1-day click. Now, so everything else like this should be fine, right? So this is how it should look like. Ad group name is corresponding. Device name doesn't really much matter. Daily budget 50, that's important. It's set correctly, right? 11 October, 5 a.m. 1-day click, boom. Let's continue. We're going to continue to ads. And from there on out, you see a couple of things. You see all the ads that are currently from the original ad group that we've copied it from, so from ad group 5, right? But these are like older ads, so we don't want them. However, you do need to do a few things. In the beginning, so what I personally like to do, and actually for this, I'm gonna stop presenting and change my presentation from tab only to the entire screen, so it's easier to follow. All right, as you notice here, I've got like 3 tablets. Basically, why I do that is because I'm gonna copy the ad name, the text, and the URL in here in the new tabs, right? And I don't do anything with it. I just want it to be there because we're going to copy everything, and I'll explain to you in a few seconds. So after we've copied this one, so we've copied ad name, text, and URL, the URL link. You can basically delete everything. So delete. Everything is deleted, right? Now we're going to start uploading it. First, set custom identity, video game tester. Then we're going to upload it, and again you get it from the affiliate creatives from Julia every Friday 12 p.m. Video game tester, she always calls it gamer, but I'll make sure that there's a naming convention for this. So the naming convention should be the same as the campaign, so that's like easier to recognize it, and that there won't be any screw ups. So again, gamer. Open it. So as you remember, right, we need to upload three ads. So that's what we're gonna do. So 1, 2, 3. Upload it here. And 1, 2, 3. All right. Upload it. They're ready to upload. Let me just wait for it to upload. This will normally just take like a few seconds. All right. And there you notice one thing, right? Couldn't upload one creative. That's not the problem. It usually happens a lot. It's sort of like a bug in the system. So what you do is you click on re-upload. It will ask you to name it, to rename it. Basically, what you do is you can put anything behind there, right? You can put like a hashtag, you can put like an A, whatever. I just put like a 1, right? It doesn't really much matter, as long as the name, the file name at the end is a little bit different, right? You can upload it again. It's like a bug in the system, and yeah, that's basically it. That's all there is about it. All right, so now these ones are now all set. However, we do need to do a couple of things, right? We need to change the ad name, the text, and the URL, because right now we can't publish anything. So we need to do like three components for every ad: ad name, text, and URL. Let's start off with ad name first. Let's copy this. That's why we have like the extra tablet. And we change it from VGT 13 to 16. You copy it again. You go to the next one. That's what I like to do. For me, it's like the easiest workflow. And then copy it again, easiest workflow, 18, right? 16, 17, 18. You can get rid of this one. Now we're gonna do the text. You copy it first, scroll over to text, paste, paste, and paste. Now we're gonna do the last one, that's URL. We can first get rid of this one so that you've got like an easy oversight. This one is important. I think you can see this pretty clearly. But basically what you want to do is, you see here TG1 equals, and then in brackets VGT 13. You want to change this to 16 first, and then leave everything as it is, right? So you always change TG1 to because this is the naming convention of the ad. And basically what it does is, for us, for the media buyer, it's easier to recognize, and we can see the backend, which type of ad is performing well and which type of ad is not. So it's very important that you change the TG1 to the correspondence of the ad. And it's not like a huge difficult thing, right? But it's important that we do this right. So VGT 16, everything else correct. You copy it and paste it. That's all there is to it. Now it says something like this, right? This ad could get your ads disapproved. Ignore it. This is like a thing that TikTok nowadays says, but you can just ignore this. One other thing that you need to make sure of is that you make sure that when this one is ticked on, right, you tick it off. We don't want to share everything with the TikTok for Business Center creatives. We just don't. So make sure that this is ticked off like it is right here. All right, and now we're going to do the rest for the other ones. So as you can see here, right, it's ticked on, tick off. And now what we're going to do is we scroll to the left, and we'll make sure that this is not VGT 16, but 17, because this is VGT 17. You understand? Leave as it is, up to the next one, take this off, paste it, and make it VGT 18. And that's basically it. Now we can just click on publish. We can submit everything. No. It's returning us to the ad manager. As you can see, we are now in the ad level. So go back to campaign, back to this. Boom. There we go. It's now in review. One day click, 10/11, right? So for tomorrow it's scheduled, and that's it. Let's do another one. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this. $18, $19, $20, $21. Right now I'm going to go quickly through it. Again, scrolling down, 50 should be. Now we're going to schedule this one in for Friday, 5. Okay. Look, because we copied it from this one-day click, right? It's already set correct. So we don't really need to change anything. And now we can just continue to add. 13, 5, 19, 20. Let's make 3 tabs. Gonna copy, add name, boom. Text, boom. URL, boom. That's it. All right, and then we're just we're gonna delete everything, right? Because we got the add name, add group, and the URL. Let's delete everything then. Boom, boom, boom. Make sure we use the right custom identity. Video tester. Let's upload some stuff. Whoop. The next 3, right? So we now got 1, 2, 3. As you can see, 1, 2, 3. Right now it's 4, 5, 6. They're all ready to upload. So let's upload them. Nice. This time they all got approved. So first one, delete this creative name, copy, paste, and we're going to change it to 19. Copy it again. 20, 21. Good. We can get rid of this one. Copy. Now for the X text, right? Copy, copy, copy. We can get rid of this one. Now the next one, make sure that it says 19, VGT 19, right? For the TG one, very important. Once that is complete, let's paste it in here, VGT 19. Take it off, right? Make sure that it's VGT 20, right? Because add name 20. And the next one, take this off, VGT 21. There we go. Everything's correctly done. Let's get this done and let's publish this. Boom. Yeah. All right. So now we've got a week ready, right? So we got 11, so till Friday. That's done. This one's done. Now we're gonna go over to SearchCon 5, and then I'm gonna show you like the next step, right? how it goes in workflow. Basically now everything's the same, right? I'm just going to show you now the workflow it goes. So usually when you're done with 4, you click on this on the right top, scroll down, you see it here, it's blue marked, search account 5. And so let's go to there. And again, everything will be in a sheet so you know which search account, which campaigns are on which account. Then we're going to go over to tier 1 asphalt pavers. As you can see here, it's here on Saturday, 1 click, right? Let's copy this, AG6. AG7, 18, so 19, 20, and if you're ever confused, you can also find it here, right? And 21, copy. It's gonna be like the same thing. So wait for it to load a bit. Right. Correct. Then daily budget 50, that's correct. Set it for tomorrow. 5. Whoop. 5. Attribution settings, let's change this. Let's put this on click-through window. 1 day click, view-through window off. Boom. Continue to ads. If I'm going too fast, right, or if you ever feel like, oh man, I'm going too fast, you can always click here, or you can click on back to ad group. So if we would click here, it would take us back to the ad group. You can scroll down and see if we did everything correct, right? 50 budget for tomorrow, 11th October. 1 day click. All right, perfect. Let's continue to add. And we're gonna do the same type of thing, right? We're gonna create 3 tabs. We're gonna add the ad name. This one here. All right. Let's delete everything because we got everything already. Upload. Asphalt. Right. First 3. Upload it. I forgot to put in the customer identity, and this can happen. I can show you what to do then. Right, all of them got uploaded. Perfect. Then let's put this on AP19. Right. Let's copy this. This should be this one, I believe. If you're really unsure, but I'm right now like a little bit lazy, you need to exit it entirely, right? You need to redo it. So that's why you make sure that you do this correctly, right? Right now, I'm not, I didn't do this wrong correctly, right? But I believe it was actually this one, hard hat heroes. And we'll see in a bit, right? But just for time's sake, I will do it like this normally, right? Make sure that your custom identity is set correctly. Let's continue. Again, ad name. 21. So we've done all this. Let's delete this. Now we're going to do the ad text, right? Ad text. Ad text. Almost went too fast again. So 19, right? Make sure the TG ones corresponded. This one can go away. Have like a nice clean. So AP19, AP19, right? This needs to be good. Right, on to the next one. You can ignore when it says like this suggestion thing. Just ignore it. Oh, AP20. On to the next. AP21. 21. Yes. All right, so now we can publish it. And I'm very curious if I did it, if I had the right one. Or no. We'll see in a bit. Let's do a quick double check. What's wrong? All right, it doesn't matter. It is what it is then. No, I can't change this. I think I can't change this. Oh, I can still change this if I want to, but let's leave it on here. It's fine. But that's basically how the workflow goes from uploading and going through different search accounts and basically getting also the ads. Again, I will make like a sheet where you can see what belongs to what in terms of naming conventions, where you can find what, so where you can find each campaign to each account. And that's it. Again, on Friday, 12 p.m., or roughly around 12 p.m., right? Julia will upload some new videos, that are for us. Yeah, that should basically cover, or that should be for like next week, or should be for that should be then like rescheduled or scheduled for the next week, right? You can start doing that right. You can start doing that as soon as you download it, as soon as you have it. That's actually what you should do, so that we have like a nice workflow operation. If that's impossible, or if that's difficult, right? Monday morning CST time latest, right? But preferably Friday, so that everything is nicely planned ahead and we can work nicely and efficiently. All right, that's everything. If there are any questions or feedback on this SOP, let me know. And then good luck. And if you ever need help, let me know. Bye.